Hey there, how are you today? I'm doing pretty good. I've been working on a project here on the weekends or on my days off, and I'm going to share it with y'all if y'all want something that can add some value to your property and something you can do on your own as a family, um, or by yourself, whatever, and just kind of plug away a little bit at a time. This is one of those projects. And I'm going to show you a few things. I'm kind of midway through the project, and I want to show you some things that kind of where I'm at. I can show them all to you at once here on this video and kind of put it all in perspective. So let's get started. So in the past few years, we had poured these retaining walls and these patios to help with drainage from around this house. And the biggest thing is these soils here are expansive, and it was starting to cause problems on the house. And so we started with, regular concrete walls and retention, and then adding in the patios for our enjoyment, number one. But number two, the here, for example, that's like 10 feet away, 12 feet away from the foundation wall. That's to help keep that area dry from around our basement wall and shed water out to the yard. So that was a twofold goal: one for enjoyment, two to protect our house. Protecting our house being the number one goal. Then we did this flower bed here with the decorative exposed aggregate cap. That'll get turned. Right now it's a play box. You can see a couple toys in there. So anyway, we added that for value, and then we get out here. We're quite a ways from the house now, and instead of doing the concrete retaining wall, because I'm on a hill, and as you can see, it's fallen off there. Instead of just continuing with concrete and wrapping this all up in concrete, we decided to go with these Versalock blocks. And one, we could do it ourselves at our own pace and buy a little bit as we go. Those you can, for us, we could pay cash as we went. So buy a pallet of blocks at a time and a pallet of Sakrete and go to work. So you can see here now, Versalock, if you get on their YouTube page or get on their website, they'll tell you can do a gravel base and throw a block on top of that, and that's true. I chose to do cement. I'm a little more of a perfectionist, and two, we have expansive soils. Back to that, so they'd be moving up and down, right, if it was just gravel. And even this might be prone to that, but it's going to be less prone because I formed up concrete, I rebarred it. There's two pieces of rebar running lengthways plus the cross ties. We're going to be less prone to heaving here now, all of which will add to the longevity of this and add to the longevity of it looking more professional as we go through time. You can see here, let me get my shadow out of the road. So we dug down, right, and got below grade, so we're not going to see this concrete after we fill this back in with dirt and topsoil. So even though you won't see it, it's going to be there, and it's adding structural support to this Versalock block wall. And we're going along here, and we get out here on the corner, and so Versalock blocks are freestanding blocks, okay? So here, to get us a nice 90-degree corner, we're going to frame this up and have a square corner. And Versalock has engineered their blocks to where you can literally, let's see if I got one here. Yeah, you can literally see this halfway point here. So you can score the block this way, you turn it over, you score it again, pound, whoops, pound, and then you turn it up on end, and you stick this in there like that, in that crevice, and you can literally break these blocks apart. So you get here you get this rough edge finished on the outside. So we're going, we still got the rough edge, ties us right back in with our next wall. And super, for as simple as that concept is, Versalock really kind of engineered something that's super awesome to work with for a DIY person such as myself, and really get this looking professional when we're done. Next thing I'm going to point out here, so we're jumping up because, you know, right here we got a 4.5 foot drop, so we're jumping up. I had put a little extra concrete there for support, and we're building this up as we go. But here's a good example. So here we're doing a decorative flower bed out here as well. So we got the concrete poured, that's all been rebarred, and you can see here we're below grade from this row that we poured there. So we just keep dropping 6, 8, 10 inches at a time, and of course you can see we got grade there where we've dropped another 6 or 8 inches. So, and this is all within 4 or 6 feet of itself, so we got a pretty good slope, that hillside that we're working with, that we're framing up here. But Versalock pins, so plastic pins, you literally take one of them hammer drills like that with a cement bit on it, and you can drill these holes. I've had to redo this wall once, so we see, or actually I pulled it off so we could see what we're talking about here. But anyway, you drill them holes through the concrete, and then you just drop a pin in. I already got this one in, I'll pull it out. So you just literally like that, tap her in, easy peasy, done. That whole row of block is set now. And then we're gonna come over and we're starting our second row here, and we're just gonna move back that way. And now we don't have to drill. And the Versalock is designed to, you're working backwards into the slope every time you set a new row. So here we got a 1/2 inch. We're setting this block back a 1/2 inch to allow this retaining wall to have leverage against the dirt. But anyway, our pins here, hi kitty, our pins here are just going to fall in this groove here. See? Well, we're not drilling. Once that first row is done, we're not drilling anymore. We're going to come in here, boom, like that. Goes in this row here. Done. I've seen retaining wall block at Home Depot and Menards. It ain't nothing. Like the time you'd spend goofing around with that stuff, you could have spent a little extra money like we did on these Versalock blocks, and just really add some enjoyment to your work. And it looks professional when you're done. Here I added in some steps. We're stepping down there. So anyway, and then they got caps that'll go over, caps that we'll put on top of this and finish it off when we're done. So anyway, felt like this was a good point to kind of show you every step along the process. We got dirt work, we lay the concrete, and then we start putting block in, drilling the holes for the first row block, and then after that we start coming in with our second row and just dropping pins in. And you can see here's another good angle here. We've already kind of backfilled this a little bit, but you can see here how every row of block just steps back another 1/2 inch, and then as you fill it with dirt, it'll just stand itself up and be pretty straight when you're done. You see kind of a wave right there, and that has to do with, that correlates with the backfill we've done and the lack of backfill right here. So I literally have had a hammer, a level, and some hand tools there, an old cement mixer, and I'm turning this job for no more tools I got invested into this. This job's just super simple. It's just time and effort. Like, that's all it amounts to. So hope this helps. Hope you can maybe add some character and charisma to your property, plus adding value at the same time. I picked these blocks up at Blowdorns in Gillette, Wyoming. I'm sure, you know, VersaBlock sells at different locations across the country, but the one place you won't find them is your big retail stores, like such as Menards and Home Depot. And I'm here to tell you, the quality difference between what you get there and what you can get with these blocks is just night and day difference. It's crazy how easy these blocks are to work with once you got a system down and a routine. So anyway, hope this helps, and drop a comment if you got questions, or text me or whatever, and I'll help you out. Talk to you later. It's literally been 10 minutes since I shot the first step of this video, and I'll show you the progress already. So we just threw in them blocks, got that all done. You can see my helper, which is awesome for our children, because he's out here helping me drop pins and getting me the red drill and the black pins, and he even hammers. He's got himself a hammer right there that he's working on. But so anyway, literally 10 minutes, and we're getting ready to drop pins in here right now. Sage, you want to come help me drop a pin? Right here.
That.
Yep, put it in. Put it in the hole right here. Yeah. Oh, this one. Right here.
Yeah.
Yep. See? Boom, done. Okay, do another one.
Yeah.
Nope, next to it.
Yeah.
There you go. Boom, done. Right here.
Yeah.
Yep. Boom, done. Like, once you, my point is, once you get this, I did concrete as I explained to you why earlier. Get that for that first row in, drill out the holes with the hammer drill. Once that row's in, all of a sudden you can fly through the rest. Like, the amount of time you spend doing this is just nothing. And as you can see, even my 3-year-old can handle this type of work. So anyway, see you here after a bit, and we'll show some more progress. Okay, so I'm back doing the last part of this video for you to show you the flexibility of the VersaLock block and this landscape project that we had going on. And anyway, as you can tell with the snow, winter decided to show up here recently, and it's going to prolong finishing this project till next year when we find some better weather and warmer temperatures especially. But as promised, I'm going to show you what we did here with these landscape blocks. And kind of conclude up the series here on this video of what we did for this landscaping. So here, you know, we got our main wall there that we poured. Then we come in here with some landscape blocks from VersaBlock. And you can see I got caps on them now. We'd purchased enough caps to go around, and then I got some spares stacked here and there, because what happened is we got all this set and we got the grading in with the dirt since our last video that we shot here, and then the snow decided to show up. So yeah, I just set the caps on there. Like here, you can tell we're gonna have to take that down and cut it in two next year. These ones I didn't even set, but you know, we got it terraced down and we got the main block set, and the functioning part of this retaining wall is in. So setting the caps is nothing more than just see, we got a little bit of dirt work here left to do. Setting the caps is just nothing more than to please the eye aesthetically. But the main part of this was, you know, that the retaining wall has a purpose other than to look cool and add value and provide some charisma in the yard space here. So I'm satisfied with that. And again, we get the versatility of, with these blocks, you know, we get to work around the weather or our schedules a little bit. That wall turned out super well. There's the corner. So I think the last video I didn't quite have that corner completed. So I built that square corner in, and that's a junction or a joint where the two walls come together at 90 degrees. Turned out super cool. It probably turned out better than I expected. And I got the blocks cut for the top there. They're not glued down yet by any means. They're set, but they're sitting there so you can see it visually. And then we got the flower beds in. You can see, like, even right here, we gotta cut a little and kind of fix that up later next year. But that's the fun part about this block system and doing these retaining walls, is you get to kind of build as you go. It doesn't have to happen right now, or you can stay on a budget. So anyway, just want to show you that turned out really good. We got more dirt work up here to do next spring. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this, and I hope this helps somebody out there that may be interested in doing a little landscaping around their yard and maybe want to do it themselves and make it a family project. Talk to you later.